Garden and Home. It's so good to be here with you today. I hope that all is well with you. Well, I have been thinking about this question, and I'm just contemplating what is the garden to me as far as an escape or is it a recharge? And I think that there are times for me when the garden is an escape. I just want to get away from everything and everyone. Just want some space. And especially in the morning, it's more like an escape because I know if I sneak out early in the morning, around 6:30 in the morning, that the neighborhood is quiet and that there aren't a lot of people out there to distract me, and that I can really just hear myself and hear myself think, or just really escape and dream about what I want to see in the garden and what plants I want to put there and how I envision things. So to me, it's kind of like an escapism, you know, a getaway. And it's a private getaway, and especially in the morning when it's quiet. Now, right now, you hear the horn blowing, and you can hear different street sounds because I'm in the city. By the way, my name is Catherine, and you're here at Catherine's Garden and Home, and I am in the Northeast uh, region, Zone 6, and it is in the Boston area. I'm in one of the neighborhoods of Boston, and so I have neighbors all around me, and it's quaint. I love my little co- urban cottage garden home. It's a small home with a good size amount of land surrounding it on both sides, which is very unique to the area. I think the person who who bought this land and built the house, that they bought two plots of land versus one, and then they put the house like in the center. So I have plenty of room on both ends of the house, so that I can develop it. And I really have taken advantage of both sides this year, actually. And it's been really fun. And so many times I would get up early, like this morning, I got up around 6 o'clock in the morning, and by 7 o'clock, I was, or 6:30 or so, 7 o'clock, I was outside and in the front garden, and I just planted a fig tree there, and my hibiscus, and a lot of other different things that I'm trying out there. And so to me, it was like an escape, to get up early and to check and see if anybody's outside, and just go into that little garden area and feel, kind of just like in my own world. And it was really a good feeling. So, for you, is it an escape, your garden an escape for you, or is your garden a recharge? And so, what I mean by a recharge is when you go out into the garden, do you have a lot of creativity, or a lot of creative like ideas or innovative ideas? How does it work for you? Do you go to the garden for that? Buzz recharge. Hey, my lady, how are you doing? Excuse me, how are you? Excuse me, both recharge and to escape. How are you? Somebody answer my question. Yay, somebody's answer my question. It is hot out here. My little grandson, he's 16 months old now, and he likes food, and sometimes he's impatient for his mom to give him his food. So what he would say Now he realizes that the food is hot, right? So he see the food on the stove and he say, hot, hot. And I'll say to him, the food is hot, hot, hot. And I touch it. I'm glad. I'm good. Glad to catch you live. Thank you. Excuse me. So he said, it's hot, hot. So I just love how he says hot. It's hot, hot. So right now I can say that it's hot, hot out here. Um, but it's nice. I feel like I'm in a sauna kind of way, and my skin really needs it. Garden State Gardener, how are you? Hello. Thank you for coming and joining me. Garden State, New Jersey? That's the Garden State is New Jersey? Yeah. So good to have you all with me. Yeah, so even while I'm out here right now with you all, so that's the morning. For me, the morning is more of an escape. The garden is an escape for me in the morning. Yes, New Jersey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like an escape in the morning, early in the morning. Very humid here as well. Yeah. Excuse me. Tell me where you're located. Um, I don't remember. I apologize to you guys. I'm trying to learn and to recall where you're located. And did you tell me your first name before? Or do you want me to just call you, excuse me? Either way, it's fine. No pressure. But anyway, so in the morning, the garden for me is an escape. It is like I'm I'm going on a early vacation. I'm setting up my mind in a positive way before I go out. And you know what I'm in Kentucky. You're in Kentucky. Okay, in Kentucky. All right. Oh, I went to Kentucky. I actually went to. My name is Kim. Hi, Kim. I wish I had a pen. I would write it down. Hi, Kim. How are you? Hmm. I've been to Kentucky. Yeah, I think I went to the Kentucky Derby area. Yeah, no, it was the Don't you have like a boat, a, on the water on the Mississippi? What is that boat called? Um, One of those boats. I went to Kentucky for a conference or something, and I went. My name is Joe. Oh, hi, Joe from Garden State Gardener. How are you? So good to have you with me here. My name is Catherine. Catherine's Garden and Home, and I love to garden, and I am in the city of Boston, and I'm an urban gardener. Hmm. Yeah, I'm urban gardener, but I've been gardening for a while, um, and I've been really into at first into flowers and that sort of stuff. But now lately, because of the situation that we're headed into, I become more interested in vegetables. So in the last 3 years, when I first started recording and doing YouTube, I started checking out vegetables and started planting vegetables. So if you go back to my beginning videos, you'd see that I started like in 2018 or something like that. And hello all, I use the garden for both. Oh, Sonia, how you doing, sweetness? Oh, yes. Oh, my people are coming on, my people are coming on. Yes, Catherine, are you having those freak storms out there in New Jersey? We are about to get hit pretty good. 90s during the and and 6 p.m. comes, boom, downpours. No, no, actually, we've been fairly dry here. And usually we have a lot of rain, but we've been fairly dry up here in the Northeast. The last rain we had was, had a little rain last night in the early morning, which was great because the garden needs it. And then but the temperatures are hot. It's 91 yesterday, 87 or 88 today. For us, it's hot. I know for some they say, oh, that's not hot. But for us, 90s are, you know, that's hot. Um, and then I think in a couple of days, it's going to get down to 70 and even in the 60s again. So it's a lot of up and down and up and down, up and down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You all talk to me and talk to one another. Yes, 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 yes. Because it's hot, as my grandson would say. Hot, hot. Oh, it's hot. Oh, Lordy. Um, so let me see. Let me go back and retrace here where people are. So, excuse me, Kim is in Kentucky. Garden State Gardener Joe is in Jersey. And Sonia, my love, I can't remember where you were from, where you are located. So if you don't mind sharing that again, that's not a I would appreciate it. Wow. Yeah, and so I think the Northeast is experiencing heat now. Well, it's our time to do that. I mean, because we're coming into, but it's kind of early, don't you think? Because usually July, Apple Valley, California. Yes, 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 yes. California. Oh, my California girl. So good to have you. And so, well, you're used to heat, I guess, right? And warm temperatures. But we're definitely experiencing the warm temperatures, and my roses are being affected. But this is the question or the thinking that thing that I was thinking about here in the garden, and really kind of meditating a bit about this. Um, Quiet time in the garden to think. And I don't think people think enough like they used to, because now we have the cell phone, we have all of the different media outlets and things that people are trying to get us, people are trying to make us think. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to put their ideas on us, and so that we don't have a time to think for ourselves. But I think that the garden provides that opportunity for us to escape and to block out all those other thoughts and voices and really hear our own self think. I mean, I don't know about you, but sometimes I just want to think. I just want to have no sound around me and just hear my own thoughts. Yes, it's hot here. 100, Woo, jeez. I have no reason to complain. I'm not complaining, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Oh my God. 100, 106. I can't even imagine that. I hope we never get there. Oh my God. That is hot. Right. Woo. That's hot. Well, then you would definitely need all of that rain. You could do with the rain. Over here in the Northeast, we are used to getting a good rainfall, but it has been semi-dry. My. Kid says my, Sonya. Ah, woo, it's hot. Yeah. Well, anyway, so we need to say thank you for the rain. Let the thunderstorms come. Let the rain fall. Yeah. But anyway, the rain is good for the garden. So I love the rain. But this has been a kind of dry for us, I think. So things are not as big and lush as they have been in the past. Um, but my roses seem to be doing well with this weather. I don't know. Some of them, anyway. My Westerland roses, climbing rose, it's opening up, but then I noticed that it shrivels up much quicker. It's looking really good. Let me show you all. I love my roses. So for this month, as long as they're here, you all are going to hear about Catherine's roses, okay? So they're my roses. Do you see them? The orangey one, that is Westerland. And the other one, the pinkish one, that is Eden climbing rose. What do you do for bug control on the roses? I don't get that much. I don't get that problem. I don't really have, thank you. I don't really have bug problems on the roses. And then in my garden, I have a lot of birds. The birds come by, and I believe that they eat up a lot of the rows of the bugs. So I really don't suffer from that here in my garden. Um, and then the rose season is, well, this flush of roses in June, um, it lasts okay until July when it gets really hot, and then the roses don't really like the heat. They like the 70s. They love 70s and 60s temperature, and then they like the cool nights. That's, like when you want to preserve your roses, you when you go to the florist, they put it in the freezer, the refrigerator, the refrigerator, not the freezer. They put it in cool environment out of the sun. So, but do like this. They like the sunlight, but they're not really into the heat. So right now, this area is shaded, but they get a good 6 to 7 hours of sun, and the sun is on the other side, so now they get a chance to breathe. But as far as bugs are concerned, I have a lot of birds in the garden, and I believe that they eat the bugs for me. So I don't really have a bug problem. What I have had, especially because of the rain and so forth, I would get black spot. Yeah, my roses would get black spot from too much moisture, and if it rains a lot. So that's more of a problem in my garden. Um, but they're looking fantastic. Oh my God, they look good. I love this Eden climbing rose and the Westerland. Oh my God, they are so beautiful. I just love them. And the color is just fantastic. And then I have on the other side, I don't think you could really see it, but I have another climber. Let me show you. Can you see that? Yeah, that's my other rose. Isn't that beautiful? Do you see that? Let me see if I can show you a nice close up. That is Cornelia rose. Yeah, the roses just look so good. And then this is Westerland. Isn't that pretty? And then this is my Eden climbing rose. I'm assuming that you can see this. Did you get to see that? Yeah, I love them. I love this time of year because of those roses. They are so beautiful. And I keep showing them. And I guess you all must be saying, is that the only thing she's got in her garden? No, I have other things, but that's what I love right now. And so I got myself a new rose. Thank you, Joe. I got a new rose. This rose is mother of pearl, and it's a floribunda. It's beautiful. Do you see her? Oh, isn't this beautiful? I love it because it starts off as a hybrid tea rose, and then it's big like the floribundas, big, 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 and they call it a grandiflora. So that's my new addition. Those aren't climbers, but I got two of them. They're not climbers, but they are shrubs, and they get large. So I'm excited about that. I'm looking forward to them um, gracing the front new area of the garden. Yeah. So the question I've been asking is this. Let me know. Um, Where will you plant it? I'm going to plant it in the front corner. You know where I cut down the trees? I don't know if you go back to my videos earlier, um, in when did I do that? In April or May, I cut down the trees, the little saplings and trees on the side of the house next to the tea garden area there, and so it opened up a nice area with that's full of sun. And there I also planted my hibiscus that are coming up. So right now the hibiscus are just coming up, and they are kind of late in showing up. So right now it's very green up there. That's why I'm going to plant them in that space there. So right now I'll have roses, right? So it's like a succession of bloom. And then later on I'll have the hibiscus. And what else did I put up there? I have hydrangea. I had planted before hydrangeas, so I have two hydrangeas on one side. But I'm going to plant that hydrangea that I just bought from Lowe's. I don't know if you saw my trip to Lowe's. The hydrangea, you see it back there? Yeah, I'm going to, the crush, I'm going to add that over there too. So that kind of pinky color with the deep color of the crush, and then of course the greens, and then the hibiscus has different colors too. It's pink and that kind of rose. So it's going to be really pretty. At least I think so. And I'm looking at the succession of bloom. So for the spring, in the springtime, earlier in the spring, what I'm going to do is get some bulbs, of course, in the fall and plant my bulbs. Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. I can see it. See? It's my escape. That's what I say. It's my escape. That's why, like that area now is an escape for me. So what does the garden mean to me? Right now, it's an escape where I can dream and envision and see and go and, um, and dream and imagine. It's more of an imagining, and it's a real right brain. It's a real right brain sort of activity. You know how we have left brain, right brain, and right brain is where I love the vision for your garden. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, so it's um, I can see the big picture. Yeah. So for me, escape is more like a big picture sort of thing, where I got to imagine and dream and envision, and that happens for me in the mornings in the garden. And because I have that new space, that other space there, vision is everything. Yes. Oh my God, vision provides hope for life and lots of prayers, Lord. Yeah, I know I don't really talk a lot about God um, in this on this channel. I have a channel just for that. But yes, it is a time of meditation where I can pray, and who so true. Yeah, so if you are a spiritual person, that morning meditation is so vital. And but even in the garden, it's not even like praying, because it's not even like a prayer. It's like an appreciation. Put it that way. When I'm in the garden, I feel joy, especially in the morning like that. And that escapism, that idea of escaping, it's a time for feeling joy. Coming out of, it's like you come out. What's your other channel? Yes, that's something for you to research and figure out. Guess what it is. Yeah. But anyway, you figure it out. You'll figure it out. If you really want to know, you'll find out. Yes, you will. But anyway, let's stick to gardening. This is my gardening channel, Catherine's Garden. Okay, that's what this is. But this is my gardening channel, and I kind of want this is about taking life and life's and looking at life and making it more joyful. The garden is for me a way of applying the how to of applying my spirituality into my garden. That's how I look at the garden. No, no, no problem, honey. I'm only I I'm not. It's okay, Kim. No problem at all. It's just I just do want to keep them as separate things. But yeah, you can't. I mean, the garden is a spiritual place, period. So you really have to run. God bless. I will see you soon. So happy I found your channel. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, before you go, Joe, tell me, is the garden for you an escape or is it a recharge? Which one is it? Which one is it? Is it an escape or is it a recharge? Let me know. Yeah. And escape. Okay, okay, good. Well, thank you so much for giving me some of your time and spending time with me. I do appreciate it. And yeah, continue to come and join us on Wednesdays. I give the lives on Wednesdays between 5:30 and 6 o'clock. I try to come on closer to 5:30 so that we can have a little time to chat. And so I appreciate your time. And yeah, and this channel is a time for us. I will be back next. Okay, good, 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 good. This is just a time for us to share your ideas. And if you have any comments, any questions, or anything that you want to ask me, good to know. Thank you. You're welcome. On Wednesdays between 5:30 and 6 o'clock. Because we have technical difficulty and so forth. So sometimes, wow, just missed the live. What? No, you're here, Deborah. You didn't miss it. I'm here. This is very live. Deborah, I'm live right here, but I want to start. I'm trying to start at from like 5:30, um, between as close to 5:30 as possible. Um, but sometimes we have technical difficulty, and and so I end up starting, um, a little bit later than that. Okay, I missed the beginning. Yeah, you missed the beginning. Yeah, but it's not that much. We didn't get that far. What we're talking about is the question: what is the garden to you? Is it an escape or is it a recharge? And to me, an escape, it has to do with vision. And it has to do with seeing the big picture. It's almost like left brain, right brain. Um, you know, right brain people tend to be visionaries and they see the big picture and they see the beauty and all of that. They don't see the details so much, but they see the overall picture. And to me, in the mornings, for me in the garden, it is more of an escape. That's an escape because I am dreaming and I am envisioning and I am reaching out and I'm hoping. And that is what it means to me. But we're like right now though, in the evenings when I am doing the technical work, then I need to look for the details. And to me, that it becomes a recharge because now I am looking at ways to fix things. It's more for me like an innovative way of thinking. It's more of how can I make the garden better? Like the details. So I would start to weed. I would start to, uh, beautiful. Hi, beautiful Sidaji. I'm sorry, I don't want to mess up your name. Beautiful. Therapeutic. I am too unorganized to complete a vision. No. Well, then the garden will help you. Yeah, the garden will help you. So that's why for you, the garden probably is more of a recharge to get you recharged. Hi. Hi, Deborah. Hi, beautiful. Zindag. Deborah. Yes, I'm beautiful. Yes. Hello. Yeah, so come on. comment, share, tell me what do you think. Am I off with this? I think the recharging. Hello, everyone. Yeah, Deborah. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, greet one another. Say hello. So yeah, it is like a recharge for me because I think that it helps me to see things, see the details in things. And like this afternoon, I went into the garden to do something. Forget what it was. I went to do something else and I ended up seeing stuff. So to me, it was like a great recharge. It a kind of helped me to look specifically at things. And I found that while I was doing that, while I was weeding and pulling, and so I don't want this, I want that, and really picking things out in the garden and adding things. I actually planted in some things and put some pots in different places and took pots and moved it to another place. That it was more of a recharge because after I finished doing that, I felt like I had accomplished something, you know. So it was a different use of the garden for me, and it felt good. It felt good. So that is what this is about. It recharges me also. Hey, and Mekora, Mekora, how are you? M. Mekora. Excuse me, I don't want to mess up your name. But anyway, thank you for coming. How are you? Yes, it recharges you also. Yeah, yeah. I think that when one gets stuck, that the garden can be a recharge. Yeah. So, okay, great. Glad I caught the live. Yeah, so good to have you with me. Yes, it's so good to have you all here with me. So that is what I think the garden is for us, and um, the garden is also a responsibility because we're responsible for these plants. I remember when I went to Lowe's to go and just shop around, that I got to the cash register, and the woman there, she was saying to me, she says. Are you taking these two plants? I said, yeah, they're in clearance. She said, thank you for rescuing these plants from clearance, from the clearance place. And the two that I got looked fairly healthy. And it's almost like she was saying, thank you. They're going to have a good, she said, thank you, they're going to have a good home with you. And I knew it. And yes, it's like having a fur baby. Yeah, but instead you got a garden with all these little plants looking for you to help them, to take care of them, and all of that stuff. So, yeah, there's that responsibility, um, but also it gives back to us because it recharges us, but also it also gives us hope, you know. Um, and hope for today and a bright hope for tomorrow. Yes, and that it just helps us to think into the future and of what it can be like. Um, and I was thinking about who was I listening to? Simon Sinek, and he was talking about our instant everything that people don't have or haven't developed the ability to work through things and to learn patience and to realize that things change, that it may be this way for a moment, but it's not going to be that way all the time. And the garden helps you to have the patience or to develop the patience or teaches us the patience to wait on things. And he was concerned about this next generation coming up because he felt that they've been robbed with the fact that they want instant gratification for everything, that they don't have that ability to wait. So I think gardening is something that we can definitely, if you have children or grandchildren or you have other young ones in your um, around you, if you're a teacher or you work with kids or whatever, to really teach them. Gardening teaches patience. Yes, Deborah. Yeah, yeah. So that you can learn to deal with that. Do you have any gardening questions, or you have anything that you want us to discuss? But I just wanted to bring this up, though, because I feel that we need to utilize this opportunity that we have in the garden to stimulate our ability to think, to innovate and create. And it also help and also use it to help to slow us down so that we can enjoy the moments, um, and really start to look a little more deeply at our lives. And that definitely, because there's so much going on, I just happened to listen to one of the news channels. Oh my God, it's just, it was just, I felt so, I don't know if you don't, if you feel this, I just felt so overwhelmed, and I heard myself talking to the TV and talking, you know. I said, I gotta get away. I said, oh my God, I gotta go and talk to my gardening friends. And I was so thankful that I had planned this Wednesday time so that I could get away and escape that, all of those voices and noise, and oh my God, it was horrible. Um, and so it was definitely an escape. But now it is as a recharge, because talking with you all and chatting with you all here, it's helping me to see things more specifically and think about life a little bit more in the garden. But if you have any questions, let me know. And we can talk about that. There's something I want to show you also here. My strawberries. I don't know if you saw my video on these strawberries that I had purchased from Lowe's, and we have been enjoying this strawberries. Now it's just a small collection of strawberry plants, so we've had like um, a few of them, like one or two, ripen for the last couple of weeks. But that one strawberry had so much burst of flavor. I shared it with my husband, and so if there were two that were ripe, I'd give him one and I'd eat one. And, you know, I kind of protected them by putting them on the mesh here so that the mesh bags, so that the squirrels or other birds or bugs couldn't eat them first. Hey, 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 Green Organic Love, how are you doing, sweetie? Oh, it's so good. I am honored to have you stop on by on my live. So good to have you. Yeah, I hope all is well with you. I did stop by your channel a couple of days back, and I wanted to find out what was happening, if you were still there. And I, I didn't, I don't know if I left a comment, but I'm glad that you stopped by. Yeah, it's so good to have you pop in. I'm so glad you showed your plant with the pistachio shells. I have some and wanted to use them. Now I know how. Thank you. Well, I figured that they would be. Make sure you. I don't. These are unsalted pistachio nuts, and I'm just testing it out. I wanted to keep the moisture in, so I decided to wash them off really well, because then I didn't want the smell of the pistachio nut to attract the squirrels. I said, "Ooh, that could be a problem." So I washed it like in Dawn, something kind of soapy mix, and let them soak for a little bit, and then I rinsed them off, pat them down, and then put them in here. And I'm just hoping that they would help to keep the moisture in. I've had much to do since talking talk. The children are home now that they are out for the summer. I can breathe a bit. Okay. Green Organic Love, yes. And Deborah says, "I'm so okay. I did read yours. I'm so glad you showed your plant with the pistachio shells." Yeah, so that is what I'm using it for, to help to keep in the moisture. Plus, I think it looks kind of cute. And so now I am on my second flush of strawberries here, and I'm excited about this. And apparently, they are happy, my strawberry plants, because they are producing runners. And I decided, since I have this container here, that I would just fill this with dirt and pop the runner in the pot below, so that it can create other plants, other strawberry plants. And if I can get enough of them by the end of the season, then I'll plant some in the landscape. You know, my son, he knows how to create things. So I told him what I want him to create for me is a bed, a garden bed. And he did one for himself for his herbs and plants. And it was so cute. So, that's what I want for the strawberries, because I still want the strawberries to be up off the ground, even if they're out in the garden, so that it can be protected from squirrels, because I have a lot of squirrels in the yard. My garden has a number of oak trees around it and in it, and the squirrels live here. But they don't eat my plants and things because they have plenty of acorns. In the fall, the acorns just fall from the tree. So the squirrels are happy and they really don't bother the garden. But I don't want to tempt them with my strawberries, because I want to eat my strawberries. These are so delicious. There's something about even just one strawberry just bursts in your mouth, and it's it's a taste. It's a recharge. Just eating that one strawberry, just like, whew, it's like recharges your taste buds to me. And then you can't go back to the store-bought strawberries because they're just not sweet enough. They just don't have that zing, and it makes you really long for the strawberries. I love this brand. This one is Quinault. I got it as the Bonnie Bell. Yeah, you agree with me, Kim? Yeah, Bonnie Bell Strawberry Quinault. And they still have it there at Home Depot. When I was walking by in Home Depot, remember, I don't know if you saw my trip to Home Depot, but they still have them. And these are, um, what is the word for it? They continually produce. So I'm going to have strawberries come back soon, real soon. And I fertilized it with a organic fertilizer to help the soil. So the pistachios helping to protect, to keep the moisture in, and then I've given it a liquid fertilizer, organic liquid fertilizer. I am with this starting new plants by using the runners and sticking them in so that they can root for themselves. Ever bearing. Thank you. Yes, ever bearing strawberries. I'm excited about these strawberries because this is not my first time trying to work with strawberries. I tried bare root strawberries. I had no success with them. I had strawberries that I had planted in like a basket, a laundry basket thing. I had seen Laura from Garden Answer do it that way, and they were fine. But I then took the strawberries out of the basket and put it in the landscape, and they're there, but they're not thriving. So this is the most success that I've had with strawberries, and I am so happy about this because there is a difference. And yes, it's great to grow your own strawberries, and then it being ever bearing, I can enjoy it throughout the the season, you know, and and then also have it multiply. So to me, this is a recharge, and because it is allowing me to be innovative, right? So the garden also provides the opportunity for innovation and creativity, utilizing these pots this way. So I had to come up with a solution for these runners because I do want more plants. So how best um, to to create this is by using these containers, right, which were only $1 each. Um, and I was concerned that there might not be enough dirt, but I believe that if I continue to fertilize it and also provide moisture, and if anything, I might have to refresh the soil, but that helps to keep one innovative and creative. So the garden becomes a recharge because then I'm excited about this to see and observe what's going to happen next. I feel more like the scientist, with this. And whereas, like in the morning, it's an escape. It helps me to daydream. It helps me to think. It helps me to imagine. It helps me to, it's more of a spiritual thing in the morning. Whereas now, and at this time, it's more of an innovative, creative. It's like left brain. It's like my left brain. The details, that side is actively involved, and that is what we need to do. We need to continue to think. I was listening to, or yeah, I was listening to a neurosurgeon, uh, a neurologist. Um, she's a researcher, and she is a doctor and concern. Okay, I see where you're going with recharging. Yeah, 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 you do. Yeah. So, what are you? Those of you who are with me, is the garden for you a recharge or is it an escape? Which one is it? Which one is it? And it can be both too. Um, I just happen to, that's how I function. I see big picture, but I also see details. I'm more of a big picture person, a visionary. I kind of see things. I want to see the whole of it. Whereas, so the garden. Hi, hey, Nina. Hi, Catherine. Hello, everyone. It's both for me. Yeah, good, good, good. How you doing, Nina? Nice to have you. Say hello to everyone. We have a nice group of people here with me. We're just relaxing. Deborah's here, and Kim, excuse me, Kim is with us, and we have Green Organic Love. Yes, we have Sonia. Are you still there? And we have Mimi, M. McCora, Cora, Beautiful is with us. Hallelujah. Yeah. You're going to hear a praise come out of my mouth every now and then. Oh, look at this butterfly. Did you see that? Oh, we just had a beautiful butterfly fly by. A yellow butterfly. Did you see it? Oh my goodness. Wow. That's my but and I think that's the second time I saw a butterfly, but that surprised me. Leo, how are you? Hi everyone from Fall River, Mass. How you doing? Oh, Miss Plantaholic, she made it. Hi there. Yeah. Hi Leo, how are you? Yes, Sonia's there. Hi Sonia. Gardens are me. Yes. You both Gardens are me. How are you? Lynette, you showed up. How are you? Hello. Oh my people. You all caught me. Good, good, good. Hey, I'm so happy. You guys make me happy. Yay! You all have recharged me. Okay, so the question is this. What is the garden for you? Is it a escape or is it a recharge? Your garden is lovely and so is the weather. We are finally getting some rain. Hampton, Virginia. Mm-hmm. Wow. I hurried in to catch you live. Thank you, Miss Cece. Yes, Hampton, Virginia. That's nice. What did you? Let me see. Your garden's. Yeah. We hadn't had rain for a while, and Cece and I did a rain dance, and we got a little rain over here in the New England area. Yeah, and so it has been my garden is an escape for me. Yes, Lynette. Yeah, so the garden as an escape is more of a place to dream. Right now, my AC is my recharge. Yeah, because you know, you're going to feel the heat. Well, it's kind of cool. It's nice right now because the sun is on the other side of the house and the trees are, I'm surrounded by trees here in the back. So I get a breeze. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. Hi, Miss Catherine. My garden is an escape for me, too. And this is Miss Kitchen. Let's see, what was the first name? Tarny? Tyans. I am so bad with pronunciation. Um, it looks like Karen. No, but it's with a T. Taryn. Terrence? Terrence? Am I pronouncing it correctly? Kitchen. Hi, Miss Catherine. My garden is an escape for me, too. Yeah, it's Taryn like Karen. I thought so. Yes, my phonetics is working. Taryn. Taryn. That's pretty. That's a pretty name. Because my daughter's name is Karen. So, I never thought of that. Taryn. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Taryn's Kitchen. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of you. Yeah, so is the garden like an escape or is it a recharge? Beautiful name, Taryn. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love it. I love it. See, and that is innovative, right? Um, Taking Karen and creating Taryn, that's very innovative. It's very unique. It makes you special. Your name causes you to stand out. That's beautiful. Hmm. Yeah. So the recharge. Yeah, Leo. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome, honey. Yes, it's my escape. Very much so. It's so therapeutic. Miss Plantaholic, Miss Cece, you are a wonderful gardener. You're playing with us. You grew all of those. I happen to be. I know I left a comment, so you might have seen it. You planted those zinnia seeds and the marigolds and the gladiolas. Is that from the Dollar Tree? Those seeds? Are those the Dollar Tree seeds that you planted with the zinnias? You got a beautiful hand. You're a definite green thumb. And I believe anything that you plant, it's going to grow because you love the plants. I did see your comment. Yes, it is. Yeah. So is that your? Yay! You planted the. You need to plant. It's definitely a place to find a little bit of peace. Who's this? Chain Breaker's Garden. Yes. Yes, Chain Breakers. It's both for me. Green. Okay. Yes. Yeah, well, um green green organic love. You are a spiritual woman. Yes. So you know that it's an escape for your spirit to waken up your creativity and to sense and your vision and your imagination. And then, of course, when you go in, you look for as a recharge. Leo, my garden is very small, but it is my therapy as I am disabled and have severe depression. I try to do. as much as I can when I am feeling good enough to. That's good, Leo. Yes. Yes. It doesn't matter the size. I think it's the meditation in it. It doesn't matter the size. It's the ability to care for it, to come outside of yourself, to stretch your imagination, to take care of yourself, to it's like an escape from the pressures, because now you can focus in on the beauty and causing and trying to make something grow. To me, it's just a hopeful experience. And then you know that your plants are depending on you to figure out how best to make them live. You know, so it's a good thing, and yeah, it makes me feel accomplished. Yeah, so that's like the recharge. Yeah, that's the recharge. When you get the success, it recharges you. I tried them from looking. I tried them from looking at your video last year. Thank you for your inspiration. I never would have thought about planting seeds from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, yes, yeah. And we cannot. We cannot. We've got to put value on things for ourselves. You know, um, some people would lift their nose up against the Dollar Tree and something being $1 and seeds for $1. Oh, I would never, you'd never see me shop there, some people would say. But that's the wrong attitude. There are good things in, just because someone hasn't put a I don't know if I'm saying this right, but I think you all figure out you probably understand what I'm trying to say. That you have to determine the value of something. It may come from the Dollar Tree, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't have some use or value to it. You could have bought those same seeds, or I could have bought the same seeds at a fancy, yeah, a fancy um, gardening center that, and they could charge you $5 for the same. Yes, yes, so $5 for the same seeds, but it's a seed. And if you put the seed in the ground, water it, love it, and care for it, it's gonna grow like yours. Miss Cece, Miss Plantaholic. Everybody, make sure you visit Miss Plantaholic's channel. She has her video is like 4 minutes, but you can hear the sound of her voice, her interest of the planting the seeds of the zinnias. They look so healthy and beautiful. And to know that they were the Dollar Tree seeds has made me so happy. Now you need to try some veggies. Yeah, because if you could plant flowers, you can plant vegetables. They're seeds, and you will get to eat you will not just get to see, but you'll get to eat the your veggies. Hello, beautiful. Hello, Shama's Charm. Celeste, Celeste, how you doing? Oh, Celeste Ness, how are you, my girl? Yay! Everyone visits Celeste too. Celeste is a spiritual woman. She's a beautiful woman. Yes, and she has. So Celeste, is your garden your recharge or your escape? What is it for you? That's the discussion about the garden being your recharge, a place where you recharge, where you become innovative in your thinking, or is it your escape? I love your videos. Your garden is so lovely and you have a sweet spirit. Thank you. I thank you very much for that compliment. Yeah, so this is what we're about. And I think in this world right now, that everyone needs to get back to Eden. Okay, get back to the garden and touch nature. And you know, I heard something about green. My garden is my recharge and my escape depending on the day. That's a good one. Yes. Hi, I am well. How are you? I'm doing well, Heidi. I'm doing well. Yes. I know. And with all of this, with the COVID-19, hmm, both. Yes, yes, yes. With this COVID-19 situation and all that's going on, everybody needs a garden. Hmm. Everybody needs a garden, some place where they can love your thought process. Thank you, Deborah. A place where you can just escape from the cares of this world and a place to recharge because um, you know it just and I'm not it doesn't matter what you believe, what your belief system is. I'm not, that's not what I'm getting at. But what I'm getting at is that every human being, if you're alive, that you need a place where you can escape and just envision something beautiful, something hopeful, something into the future, and the garden provides that. Or you need a place where you can recharge, where you can look at the details, where you can concentrate and think, and then um, be rewarded with some innovation and creativity. Yes, we all need that. Yes, we do. Charm, we all need it. My garden is my safe space, my place to get in tune. Yeah, talk more about that, Celeste. What do you mean by get in tune? You know, how do you get in tune? Um, when you said that, it reminds me of, um, you know, my children took, you are so right, Lynette says. You know, my children took violin lessons and they had to tune the violin, and sometimes they would just pick it up and try to play it. Hey, Urban Girl Gardening. Hi, Miss Kathy. Thank you so much for visiting Tan. You're welcome, sweetness. Yes, escape without buying a plane ticket to do so. Just go out into your backyard in paradise, love. Gardens are me. Yes, you're right. Charm. Hey, everyone in the chat. Yes, greet one another. Say hello. There's some good people. You all are good people. Get to know one another. Yes. Urban Girl, I love your video at visiting the farm. Miss Plantahunt. Thank you so much, Miss Catherine. I have shown my family friends your channel and they love it. My family call me and says, get out of that garden. I tell them, I'm in my happy place. Yes, hello, Deborah. Yes, yes, Cece. Stay in your happy place. Don't, what? They need to find their own happy place. Your happy place is a good for your mind, your body, and your soul. And your spirit. Stay in your garden. Yeah. Yes, what you are involved in is going to help you all around. Just make you happy, make you more youthful, more joyful. I I don't know if you noticed that I got a tan. I've been out in the sun in the garden. I know that's right. They need to find a happy place of their own. That's right. I got a tan. You see my tan? I love it. I'm getting all of my vitamin C, my vitamin A. What is it? Yes. Get in tune. Get back on track. Stay grounded. Be, what do you say? See, Celeste Ness says, get in tune. Get back on track. Stay grounded. Be rid of all of that. It's not necessary. Yes, girl. Yes. Hi. Yes, yes, yes. Yes to your happy place. That's right. And so out in the garden, vitamin D, that's it. Yes, vitamin D. Yes. And so I feel my skin feels happy. Even though I feel the amen, yes, sir. It, my, even though I felt the heat on my skin, I just love the color. I love my color. I love the tan. I do. And I just feel more alive. Yes, the garden is such a great place to reset and relax. That's right, urban girl. I love it. I love your attitude. And you need to, if not that you need to, I shouldn't say it that way, but Celeste Ness is a homesteader, and she did some really great um, videos on homesteading and getting land and all of that. And I know you're interested in that. And she was talking about that, um, and having and how her processing and how she went through getting a homestead. So I'm way past the tan. I'm completely black. What's it? Uh, uh, Melanin glowing Miss Catherine. That's me. Yes, sirree. I just love my skin color. I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm up north here. It's a phenomenal for you to see something growing that you've planted. It gives me a better appreciation for life. Yes, chain breakers. Yes. That's it. It's a mind thing too, and it appreciation for life. That is the key. And actually, in my biblical meditation, I'm enjoying this chat. That's good, Deborah. In my biblical meditation, the word was okay. I know I said I wasn't going to get spiritual, but um, Psalms 100, okay, it talked about praise and being thankful, and that gratitude, attitude of gratitude, is what is going to keep you moving forward. It's about attitude of praise. Me too. So let's you guys are moving very fast. Vitamin D is so important. We've been getting a lot of rain in my area, but the sun is finally coming out now. That's good. I'm enjoying this chat. That's good. It's a phenomenal feeling to see something growing that you've planted. It gives me a better appreciation for life. Yeah, that point about the appreciation for life part, that's where the garden becomes that good escape because it gives you hope into the future. Yes, Kiki. Me too. Celeste Ness. Yes. Reverend Gardner. Yeah, Kiki, check out Celeste. Because Celeste has her chickens and stuff. And she also got some property and whatnot. Lynette and Chainbreakers, I totally agree. Yes, 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 Miss Cece. Oh yes. So it's the appreciation for life is huge. That point that you made there, that is key, and that's what we have to live in the zone of gratitude. And that's what the garden allows you to be in a place where you are able to step back and recharge and escape and appreciate what you see, what you're around, what you're surrounded by, and also to fill you with joy. And it's the little discoveries too. Yes, every time you drop a seed, you give hope for the future. Yes, hallelujah. I felt that hope for today. Mm. Oh yes, hope, 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 hope. Oh, we need some hope. Mm. Yes, and the garden provides that, and so like in the morning, it is definitely an escape. It's an escape. It's in a way of getting me into that mindset, um, and and yes, amen, amen. Yes, yes. And that's what we all need. We need hope. Leo, are you there? Yes, we need hope. And continue to draw closer to your garden. Get it out in it. Get into the sun. To God be all the glory. Gardens are me. Don't let me start singing. To God be the glory. Yes, early morning restoration. Hallelujah. You guys are gonna make me shout. Yes. But for those of you who are not, yeah, we, I want to keep it, yes. I just, we want to appreciate the good things. Yes. Sing, girl. Sings parade. Oh, yes. Oh, to God be the glory. Yes. Don't tempt me. To God be the glory. Yes, and so just stay in that zone. Stay in the zone. It makes you realize that there is a God, I must say. I think the garden speaks of it. And so we enjoy it. I mean, who could make something so beautiful as this? Check out my strawberries. They can start from a little beautiful plant to a flower. And now there's the promise and the hope of a strawberry that I'm going to eat. Isn't that wonderful? Yes, to God be the glory on that. And beauty. Oh, yes. Look at that. Yes, Celeste. Ah, isn't that beautiful? Check it out. Oh, did you see my roses, people? Oh, I love my roses. I love my roses. You see my roses? Yeah. See my roses? Oh, Lordy. How could one not be happy? I know that I have a lot of veggie people here, people who love vegetable gardens, but you know I love it all. I love the flowers and I love the vegetables. And I know that many of you are pursuing growing food. Gorgeous, thank you. Yes, to go from a seed to a plant that feeds you. Yeah, and I love a lot of you are in the vegetables, and especially in the morning after a good rain. Can't explain that feeling of comfort and yeah, optimism for the garden. Like everything was just cleansed and healed. Oh my goodness, urban girl. Oh, you're speaking to me. Let me read it again. Oh my goodness. This morning it was fresh like that. You've inspired me to add more roses to my garden. Your strawberries look so lush. Thank you, honey. You know, well, you know what it is? It's like enjoy those roses are so beautiful. Thank you. And you know what? It's what you feed them, that you feed them. You don't stress over them. I, true urban girl, so true. Yeah, I love how Cece's attitude is about the plants. She's just in love with them, and they're just in love with her. They just look. Her little garden looks so good, and you know, the other thing is that your garden is unique to you. Your garden doesn't have to look like my garden. My garden looks like my garden because I'm me. Your garden is almost like your own personal thumbprint. hmm And so, how you feel about your garden is how your garden is going to produce. And I saw that with Cece. And with Celeste was planting something. I think it was sweet potatoes in her garden. Um, Last year, the year before. Something you were doing, Celeste. And I said, wow, you were just in it. You were just in it. And it just, you were just creating it and just enjoying it. Yes, gardens are like children and family. Yes, yes, yes. So as we nurture them, they nurture us and they give us joy. And gives us hope and just gives us what we need. And so let us continue to, you know, enjoy your garden. Use your garden as an escape and also use it for recharge. And the way that I define it, the escape is the time is your right side, your right right hemisphere thinking. Oop, I'm gonna have to end soon because my battery's getting low. But the right hemisphere thinking of when you are escaping, where you are able to dream and hope and envision and see in your mind using your imagination. God gave us an imagination for a reason. He too imagined, and he wants us to imagine, to think, and it's scientific. This is not even just the scientists say that we don't use enough of our brain and our thoughts and so forth. And we are very powerful beings. And when you see it, envision it, then it will come to pass. So, like those of you who are dreaming of a homesteading, or dreaming of a garden, or dreaming of a vegetable patch, pull out, those magazines, draw, do something, write down what you see, vision it, see it, go out there, look at the land, say, I want this here, I want that there, just start to see it. And if you see it and envision it, then it is possible, it can happen, and it will happen, because it won't let you go. It You see it, and it will materialize. It's like the law of attraction. It will come to you, and it will be so that your garden becomes your escape. Like people who invented things and so forth, first they had to envision it, they had to see it, and then your garden then becomes your recharge, because now you become, write the vision and make it plain. Yes, Celeste, that's what the word says, that's what we say. Yes, write the vision, make it plain. Yes, it makes it. This is a phenomenal line. Thank you, Chain Breaker. Then, oh, Miss Catherine, I love chatting with you. You're so positive. Nice chatting with all of you. Happy growing. Yes, I'm going to be ending in just a bit, just in a few seconds, a few minutes. Just give me like 5 minutes, and then I will be ending. But this is important also too, that you want to recharge. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, you also want to recharge, because that's where you become innovative and creative. And so recharging is when you are using the right side, your right brain. That's when you're looking at the details, when you're looking at specific things, that the garden helps you to zero in, to look at it, and to become solution oriented. But you don't want to just stay in one or the other. I think it's good to utilize both sides of your brain and your thinking, to use your imagination, but also to be solutions oriented. Because if you're just one, you're going to become over. You're going to become, if you're just looking for solutions, you're just trying to solve things, you're going to end up losing your inspiration, your hope, and it's going to become overwhelming, and instead of being a joy, it becomes taxing. That's why, I was a former teacher, so kids in school, they are using their right brain for their let me see. Yeah, their right brain, that analytical part, and they're not allowed to use their visionary part with the arts and music and so forth. So what happens is that they lose interest in school. That's why a lot of kids, and especially children of color, they don't thrive in school, because they're not allowed to envision, and to, because that's where your hope, that's what pushes you into the future. You start to see yourself as that. So then you start to figure out solutions of how to solve problems, and the problem solving part recharges you, because now you start to see success, you start to gain, you start to see things grow and everything. So you want to be balanced. Make sure that you get all of it from the garden. I am a pre-kindergarten teacher, and I agree. Yes, Yes, yes. So, laugh and sing and dance and have a good time in your gardens. Enjoy it. Get the quiet time in. Let it be your escape. When you feel overwhelmed, go into the garden and just quiet yourself and enjoy it. So, that is what I wanted to share with you. Let me read my notes to make sure that I covered everything. Quiet time in the garden to think. Thinking is important. Make sure you take time to think. When do you take time to think, to daydream, to imagine? Innovation and creativity happen when we slow down and think and also enjoy the moments. Some call it an escape. Gardeners use it as a time to recharge. How to recharge your life battery. That's what we're working on with the gardening program at the school, and we are working on a program called Thrive Outside for the students to get and connect outside the classroom. Great. Yes. Gardening for kids, like young children, get them out. My little grandbaby, he loves being outside. You should see him just exploring, picking up the grass and holding it, wanting to put it in his mouth. And I have to, please post your notes on this podcast. Um, Okay, I'll try and do so. But yeah, and then he goes in amongst my hostas. That's awesome. Urban, yes, do it, do it, do it. Do if you have children, grandchildren, introduce them to the garden at a young age. You are providing them with a coping mechanism, an opportunity to garden. My son, he is in his 30s. Yes, thank you. Excuse me. Yeah, Kiki, yes, I love it. I love how I saw your little girl out in the with the goats and so forth. That's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So I think I'm going to end now. We've gone for a while here. I have enjoyed our conversation. This was just beautiful chatting with you all. I am here on Wednesdays. I'm going to try and be faithful to the lives on Wednesday. That's so much, Catherine. I must go. Good night. I hope to catch you live next week. Yes, yes. Thank you so. Yeah, thank you all for coming by. Um, Visit one another's channels. I'm here on Wednesdays, live between 5:30 and 6. I'm try and start at around 5:30. But life, technical difficulties and so forth. But definitely between that time period that I will be here on Wednesdays. And then of course my channel on Sundays, I plan on giving you garden tours. And then on Fridays, just a recap highlight. And if I see anything beautiful, I try and share my happy place with you. Um, for me, it's the roses right now. They just excite me. My vegetables are exciting me as well. And let's grow, grow, grow together in Catherine's garden at home. Come on and grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden at home. Grow, 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 grow. Sonia, my California girl. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden at home. Oh, oh, oh. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden at home. Celeste, I love you. I'm so glad you stopped by. So good to see you. All of you, I love you all. Thanks, Catherine. Bye, everyone. See you on Wednesday if you can stop by again. Wednesday between 5:36. Miss Cece, thank you. You're an inspiration. I love you all. Urban Girl, Kiki. Yes, all of my people. Lynette. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's amazing. Our spirits connect. Deborah, thank you for stopping by. Um, Oh, man, if I don't call your name, don't hold it against me, please. But I love you all. Sonia, let me see. Um, Kim, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Leo, if you're still there, all of you, Green Organic Love, thank you all. Anyway, I hope I covered everybody. Deborah, I'm trying to scroll back. Lynette, yes. Charm, beautiful, thank you all for coming by. Oh, and Taryn, yes, with that beautiful name, like Karen. Yes, thank you all for stopping by and keep on growing, keep on glowing, keep on being, keep on being. Yes, keep on hoping and see you next time right here at Catherine's Garden and Home as we grow, grow, grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home. Have a great evening. Love you all. Bye. You make me happy. I feel recharged from being with you during this escape. Love you. Bye.